Have you ever sat in your cozy living room, sipping an afternoon tea and suddenly felt an invisible pair of eyes watching you? Or while strolling through a park, enjoying the fresh air, sensed that someone was tracking your every step? As a senior, you've spent a lifetime building a life of freedom, independence, and peace. A home that's your sacred sanctuary, where you can be yourself without judgment. But the unsettling truth is that even in your most private moments, you may be monitored, tracked, and profiled by the very technologies you trust. I'm a privacy expert, and today I'm revealing 5 everyday places where your personal life is being invaded. Places you'd never suspect. From the devices you use to unwind to the tools that connect you to the world, they could all be quietly collecting your information. This doesn't just threaten your privacy, it can cause stress, anxiety, and harm your mental health. Vital elements for living a healthy and joyful golden age. Don't take your eyes off this video because I'm not just exposing the truth. I'm equipping you with simple, practical steps to reclaim control of your life. You'll be shocked to learn how familiar devices are turning you into a target. But more importantly, you'll discover how to master them to protect your peace. Join me on this journey, and I promise you'll walk away with game-changing knowledge. To make this journey even more meaningful, hit the like button if you want to safeguard your privacy, share this video with loved ones to build a safer life together, and don't forget to subscribe with notifications on to get more tips for living your golden years fully, healthily, and confidently. 1. Smart TVs. Picture yourself relaxing on your sofa, turning on the TV to watch a favorite show, maybe a classic romance movie or the evening news. Your smart TV, with its crisp display and array of modern features, feels like the perfect companion. But have you ever wondered, is it just showing you movies, or is it also broadcasting your private life to unseen eyes? Smart TVs are no longer the simple sets of yesteryear with rabbit ear antennas and clunky dials. They're internet-connected machines functioning more like powerful computers. They bring convenience, streaming apps for movies, voice controls for ease of use, and even integration with other smart devices in your home. But behind the sleek exterior lies a troubling truth. Your smart TV is tracking your every move, turning your living room, the place you feel safest, into a surveillance hub. Every show you watch, every movie you pause, every ad you skip, all of it is meticulously logged. This data builds a detailed digital profile of your habits, preferences, and daily routines. For example, if you often watch health programs or financial news, your TV might infer concerns about illness or personal finances. This information doesn't stay with the TV manufacturer. It's often sent to advertising companies who target you with eerily precise ads, from joint pain remedies to questionable financial services. Even more concerning, many smart TVs come equipped with built-in cameras and microphones, marketed for features like video chats with grandkids or voice commands. But these can become tools for covert surveillance. A chilling story comes to mind. Eleanor, a 72-year-old woman, often chatted with friends about her arthritis in her living room. She didn't realize her smart TV's microphone was capturing every word, and just days later, she was flooded with ads for unverified pain relief drugs. This isn't fiction. A 2019 study from Northeastern University and the University of Chicago found that many smart TVs send user data to third parties, like Netflix or Amazon, even when those apps aren't in use. Worse still, security flaws in smart TVs can be exploited by hackers. A 2020 report from the cybersecurity firm Check Point revealed that some TV models allowed hackers to remotely activate cameras, turning your device into a window into your home. For seniors who may not be familiar with navigating tech settings, this risk is amplified. Leaked data can lead to health-related scams, like fake medication ads or even identity theft, causing significant stress and impacting mental health, a critical factor for a healthy life in your golden years. But don't worry, you can take back control. Start by diving into your smart TV's settings menu to find options to disable the microphone and camera. The process might be tricky, but take your time. It's the first step to protecting your home. For extra peace of mind, place a piece of opaque tape or a dedicated camera cover over the lens to ensure no images are captured, even if the camera is remotely activated. Another option is to use external streaming devices, like Roku, Amazon Fire TV Stick, or Apple TV, instead of relying on your TV's built-in apps. These devices often have more transparent privacy settings, making it easier to control what data is shared. During setup, carefully review the terms of service and disable features like targeted advertising or data analytics. Also, secure your Wi-Fi network with a strong password and WPA3 encryption to block hackers from accessing your TV. Don't forget to update your TV's software regularly, as updates often patch security vulnerabilities. If you only use your TV for cable or Blu-ray discs, consider disconnecting it from the internet entirely, turning your smart TV into a safe, dumb TV. Protecting your privacy not only keeps you secure, but also brings peace of mind, reduces stress, and improves sleep. Key factors for staying healthy in your golden years. Let your living room be a place for relaxation and family connection again, not a stage for invisible watchers. 2. Smartphone apps. Every day you pick up your smartphone to call your grandkids, check the weather, or play a round of solitaire to unwind after dinner. For many seniors, a phone isn't just a device. It's a trusted companion, helping you manage medications, stay connected with family, and explore the world. But did you know that the free apps you download, from medication reminders to puzzle games, could be silently stealing your personal information, turning your beloved phone into a digital pickpocket? Imagine downloading a simple flashlight app to light up your staircase at night. During setup, it asks for access to your location, microphone, and even contacts. Why does a flashlight app need to know where you are at 10 p.m.? The answer is straightforward. It doesn't. These permissions often have nothing to do with the app's function and everything to do with collecting data for what's called surveillance capitalism. These apps create a detailed digital profile of you, where you go, who you talk to, and even the health concerns you share with friends via text. This data is often sold to advertising companies, who target you with personalized ads. Worse, it can fall into the hands of scammers who exploit this information to craft schemes aimed at seniors. A real-life case stopped me in my tracks. Walter, a 75-year-old man, downloaded a free app to remind him to take his blood pressure medication. He didn't notice it requested access to his microphone and location. Within weeks, he received calls from people posing as doctors offering cheap fake medications. This wasn't a coincidence. A 2021 report from the cybersecurity firm Kaspersky revealed that over 25% of apps on popular app stores request unnecessary permissions, like reading texts or listening through the microphone, to collect sensitive data such as bank authentication codes or medical information. The consequences can be severe. Think about the time you discussed a health issue with your kids, like back pain or insomnia, only to find your phone flooded with ads for questionable drugs or medical devices the next day. This is the result of apps eavesdropping or tracking your location and browsing history. In the worst cases, this data can be used for identity theft or to send phishing texts pretending to be you to your friends and family. This stress doesn't just hurt your wallet, it impacts your mental health, causing anxiety, sleeplessness, and a sense of insecurity even at home. Fortunately, you can stop this digital pickpocket. Start by being cautious when downloading apps. Before hitting install, check the app's permissions in Google Play or the App Store. If a weather app wants access to your contacts or microphone, that's a red flag. Stick to apps from reputable developers like Google, Microsoft, or well-known brands, and avoid apps with few reviews or shady origins. Once installed, go to your phone's settings. On iOS, head to Settings greater than Privacy. On Android, go to Settings greater than Apps to review and disable unnecessary permissions. For instance, a game app doesn't need your location. Turn it off or allow it only when in use. Both iOS and Android offer detailed controls like Apple's App Tracking Transparency or Android's Privacy Dashboard, letting you see which apps access your data and block them if needed. Regularly check and delete apps you no longer use. These can run in the background, collecting data or exploiting security flaws. If an app uses excessive battery or data, it might be working behind your back. Keep your phone's operating system and apps updated to patch vulnerabilities, and enable two-factor authentication for your App Store accounts for added security. If privacy concerns you, consider installing a trusted security app like Malwarebytes, to scan for suspicious behavior. But be cautious. Some security apps can collect data too. Protecting your phone not only keeps your information safe, but also brings peace of mind, letting you enjoy life without fear of intrusion. A secure phone is the key to living healthily, confidently, and staying connected with loved ones without worry. 3. Public security cameras. When you step out to buy groceries at the supermarket, pick up a prescription at the pharmacy, or simply sit on a park bench to soak up the sunshine, do you still feel as free as you once did? In today's world, every step you take outside can be captured by a vast network of public security cameras, turning your simplest moments into a surveillance movie you didn't know you were starring in. Security cameras are no longer the grainy devices used just to catch shoplifters. They're equipped with advanced technology, like facial recognition, that can identify you, track your movements across a city, and link your data to massive databases. From supermarkets and coffee shops to tranquil parks, these cameras are everywhere, recording your every action. But who's watching those images, and what are they doing with them? This story gave me pause. Dorothy, a 69-year-old woman, regularly visited her pharmacy to pick up heart medication. She didn't know the camera at the counter captured her face and prescription details, which were then sent to a marketing company. Days later, she received emails advertising unverified supplements tailored to her health condition. A 2021 report from the Georgetown Law Center on Privacy and Technology found that over 50% of adults are in facial recognition databases, often without their knowledge or consent. These cameras don't just record, they analyze. They know where you go, what you buy, and can even infer your health or financial status from your shopping habits. This data may be shared with marketing firms, leading to targeted ads, or with law enforcement, where facial recognition errors can cause serious consequences, like wrongful accusations. For seniors who cherish freedom and independence, this constant monitoring can spark anxiety, robbing the joy from everyday activities like walking or shopping. The impact goes beyond privacy. Knowing you're being watched can increase stress, affect blood pressure, and disrupt sleep, critical factors for maintaining heart health and mental well-being in your golden years. Moreover, camera data can be stored for long periods or shared with unclear parties, creating a digital trail of your life you can't erase. What can you do to protect yourself in this surveillance maze? First, raise your awareness. Next time you're in a store or park, look up. Cameras are often mounted in corners, above entrances, or along aisles. On streets, they may be attached to traffic lights or poles. To reduce facial recognition risks, wear sunglasses, a wide-brimmed hat, or a scarf in busy areas like malls. These measures aren't foolproof but make automated systems less effective. Be cautious about sharing personal details like your name or address in public spaces near self-checkout kiosks or ATMs, as cameras and microphones may be recording. Another effective step is to ask businesses about their camera policies. Do they use facial recognition? How long do they store footage? Who has access? These questions not only protect you, but may push companies to be more transparent. Finally, support organizations like the Electronic Frontier Foundation, which advocate for stronger privacy laws. You deserve to enjoy shopping trips or park strolls without feeling watched. Protecting your privacy not only restores your freedom, but also reduces stress, fostering a calmer, healthier life in your golden years. If you're still watching and want to move freely without being monitored, drop a number 3 in the comments below to join me in building a safer community. 4. Smart home assistants. As you step into your familiar kitchen, playing a soothing tune with a voice command or asking your smart assistant to remind you to take your medication on time, you feel technology making life easier than ever. Devices like Alexa, Google Home, or Siri are marketed as the perfect companions, especially for seniors, helping you maintain independence and stay connected to the world. But what if I told you this friend might be quietly recording your most private moments, from chats with grandkids to worries about your health? How would that make you feel? Smart home assistants don't just listen when you call their name. They're designed to be always listening, ready to pick up trigger words like Alexa or Hey Siri. The troubling truth is they can misinterpret background noise, your TV, family conversations, or even a cough, and start recording without your consent. These recordings are often stored on massive cloud servers where they can be accessed by company employees or, worse, exploited by hackers. Picture this scenario. Raymond, a 74-year-old man, uses his smart assistant to set reminders for checking his blood sugar. One evening, he confides in his wife about recent chest pains, unaware that the assistant is capturing the conversation. Days later, he receives emailed ads for unverified medical devices targeting his exact health concerns. This isn't rare. A 2020 investigation by The Guardian revealed that companies like Amazon and Google hire staff to listen to smart assistant recordings, sometimes capturing deeply personal details like health or financial discussions. These devices aren't just ears, but part of a broader smart home ecosystem, connecting to doorbells, lights, or even smart refrigerators. They know when you wake up, leave the house, or go to bed, painting a detailed digital portrait of your life. For seniors, your home is a sacred place to rest and feel secure. Being eavesdropped on can spark anxiety, disrupt sleep, and increase stress, factors that directly impact your heart health and mental well-being. Worse, security flaws in smart assistants can let hackers access microphones or cameras, turning your device into a spying tool. A 2022 report from the cybersecurity firm Norton showed that poorly secured smart home devices have been exploited to send phishing emails or even monitor users. For seniors who may not be familiar with tweaking tech settings, this risk is heightened, threatening not just privacy but also financial security and peace of mind. Thankfully, you can turn your smart assistant into a true friend instead of a silent eavesdropper. The simplest step is to use the mute button. Most assistants like Alexa or Google Home have a physical switch to disable the microphone. When not in use, press it or unplug the device entirely, especially during private conversations. Next, dive into the device's companion app, like the Alexa or Google Home app, to review and adjust privacy settings. Look for options to delete voice recordings or set them to auto-delete after 3 or 6 months. You can also disable features like voice training, which encourages the device to store more data. If you only use the assistant for simple tasks like playing music or setting timers, consider non-smart alternatives, a Bluetooth radio for music or a kitchen timer for reminders, to avoid cloud connections altogether. Limit integrations with other smart home devices, like doorbells or thermostats, as each connection is a potential data point. Don't forget to update the device's software regularly to patch security vulnerabilities. Finally, take time to read a summary of the manufacturer's privacy policy from trusted sources like Consumer Reports to understand how your data is used. Protecting your home isn't just about safeguarding information, it's about preserving your mental health. A home free from eavesdropping lets you relax, improves your sleep, and allows you to live your golden years with confidence and peace. Make your home a true sanctuary where you can share joys without fear of being monitored. 5. Online searches. When you sit at your computer or pick up your phone to type a question like, how to ease back pain, or tips for saving for retirement, it feels like a private moment, just you and the screen. These searches are like whispered thoughts reflecting your worries, hopes, and dreams. But what if every time you hit search, you're unknowingly exposing your deepest secrets to distant companies or even scammers? Search engines like Google or Bing don't just answer your questions. They log everything. The keywords you type, the websites you click, how long you linger on a link, and even the phrases you abandon mid-search. This data builds a detailed digital profile of you, from health concerns, like searching how to sleep better or joint pain medication, to financial status, like retirement planning. These profiles are gold mines for advertisers, but traps for seniors, who are prime targets for scams. Listen to this story. Clara, a 71-year-old woman, searched Google for ways to reduce stress after retirement. Within hours, she received emailed ads for an overpriced soul healing course that turned out to be a scam. This wasn't a coincidence. A 2023 report from the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, noted a surge in scams targeting seniors, many fueled by online search data. Companies use cookies, device identifiers, and browser fingerprinting techniques to track you, even if you're not logged into an account. This data is often sold to data brokers who create permanent profiles about you that never truly disappear. For seniors, this is especially dangerous. A search for diabetes medication might trigger ads for fake supplements. A query about retirement savings could attract fraudulent investment schemes. These ploys don't just threaten your finances, they harm your mental health, increasing anxiety and diminishing the quality of life you deserve in your golden years. You can reclaim control over your thoughts. A simple step is switching to privacy-focused search engines like DuckDuckGo or StartPage. Unlike Google, these don't store your search history, IP address, or build user profiles. Results may differ slightly, but they're reliable for health questions or daily living tips. When browsing, use incognito mode to block cookies from storing local data, but no, it doesn't make you fully anonymous. Clear your search history and cookies weekly. On Google, visit the My Activity page to delete manually or set auto-deletion after 3 or 18 months. On Bing, manage history through your Microsoft account settings. Be wary of ads at the top of search results, as they're often scam bait. When researching health or finances, prioritize trusted websites with domains like .gov, such as the CDC, or .edu, like Mayo Clinic, and cross-check information with reliable sources like AARP. If you frequently search sensitive topics, consider using a virtual private network, VPN, like Proton VPN or NordVPN to mask your IP address, adding an extra layer of privacy protection. Finally, support organizations like the Electronic Privacy Information Center, EPIC, which advocate for stronger data protection laws. Your thoughts are precious, and protecting them not only helps you avoid scams, but also brings peace of mind, boosts mental health, and lets you live your golden years with confidence and joy. Keep your searches yours alone so you can explore the world without fear of exploitation. We've just taken an eye-opening journey, uncovering 5 places where your privacy is being invaded. From the TV in your living room, the apps on your phone, the cameras on the street, the smart assistant in your kitchen, to the online searches you thought were private. The devices and technologies you trust to make life easier are quietly collecting your data, threatening the independence and peace you've spent a lifetime building. But today you've been armed with knowledge and simple steps to take back control. Protecting your privacy isn't just about keeping information safe. It's about safeguarding your mental health. When you're free from the worry of being watched, you'll sleep better, feel less stress, and embrace each moment with confidence. Your home deserves to be a sanctuary, your phone a true companion, and your thoughts yours alone. With the tips in this video, you can make that a reality, living your golden years with freedom and joy. Start today. Check your TV settings, delete unneeded apps, or try a privacy-focused search engine. Every small step is a big victory for your privacy and health. To keep this journey spreading, hit like if this video opened your eyes, share it with friends and family to build a safer life together, and subscribe with notifications on for more tips to live your golden years healthily and meaningfully. We want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and share your favorite lesson from today's video. Maybe it's covering your TV's camera or switching to a secure search engine. Your story could inspire our entire community. We're also committed to making better videos. Comment with ideas or feedback to help our channel create more meaningful content, helping you live your golden years healthier and happier. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video, posted daily at 10 a.m. on our channel.